Some more consolidation, in fact, a bit of a dip down coming in for the equity markets today. You could see it coming, but today we've even breached that 15,700 mark and closed in pretty much around the lows of the day. Well, 100 points down for the Nifty, and same was the case for the broader end of the market as well. The big takeaway, of course, when we came into trade was from the Fed commentary overnight. The fact that Fed has actually moved up the timeline of its rate hike in 2023 throws up a bigger question on what happens to emerging markets gains, and are they not poised in then for a fall. The question, of course, is also about what happens to the currency movements from here on, because a lot of that is going to dictate whether flows into emerging markets continue unabated or not. But that said, the mood was a lot more somber today when we came into trade, and we closed in at the lows of the day. A good 100 points knockoff coming in from the top for the index alone. The broader end of the market as well was a lag today. You could see the cracks come in the high beta spaces like the Adani group of stocks, even after the management clarifications coming in with regards to the 3 FPIs and the NSDL issue. You've not seen any respite come in on the Adani group names, and today was no different. Adani Ports was down nearly 10% in the futures. Adani Enterprises as well was down in excess of 6%. Not just that, most sectors bled today, barring IT, which was a bit of a saving grace. I'll come to that in just a bit. But autos as well fell pretty hard. Everything from an Ayesha to an M&M to a Bajaj Auto, they were all laggards today. The blue chip boys as well were the pain points in today's trading session. IT was the only saving grace. Pick up any IT stock, and that towards the latter part of today's trading session finally picked up steam. So TCS, Infosys, you had a TechM, Wipro, HCL Technologies, they all managed to pull their head above water, and to some degree you saw some marginal outperformance even on the consumption names. Asian Paints, of course, has continued its one way up after the price hikes that it undertook and the kind of brokerage upgrades that we saw thereof. Asian Paints moved up another 1% in trade today. Nestle, Marico as well saw some slight bit of green on themselves. Liquor names as well, UBL, USL, both those names held up quite smartly in trade. But amongst the broader market laggards, you just didn't have the Adani names, but names like an Indibles Housing Finance, M&M Finance, Ashok Leyland, they were all laggards as well. Amidst news, you had KC International, wherein the outlook from the management commentary after the 4Q numbers is improving. LIC Housing has seen a dip in its asset quality in its 4Q performance, so that was spelling negative news. CESC has seen a modest recovery. Their profits were lower, however, than expectations. You had LTI, LT Infotech, that is, which is going to acquire a digital engagement firm, Logic. That was another stock which is in focus. And then Federal Bank, which is looking to raise capital. They've issued shares to IFC at a price level of 87.39 rupees per share. That was the other one in focus today.